Welcome to a really dark 2TC with the Prince of Darkness and the Dark Champion. So to start off our journey for the Dark Duo, we have put down our wizard here because, well, Super Monkey is a little bit too expensive to place down by like 2050. I hope the world will be a better place by 2050. That'll be my 57th year actually on the 2050. I don't want to think about that. I'm still in 2025, halfway between year 2000 and 2050. So we've got Wall of Fire. We're going to hold off until we get the Super Monkey down because I do require that purple counter at some point, because even though somebody were like, well, actually, the fireballs can hit a purple balloon if the fireballs initially hit a non-purple balloon, it's not completely reliable, okay? Don't you dare type that in the comment sections with those nerdy glasses and those nerdy teeth. Actually, because I said that, somebody will comment that. And good for you. Yeah, I don't fancy a really stupid combination today, like a Bomb Blitz and Apache Prime, for example. Do not get me started on Bomb Blitz and Apache Prime. But perhaps I will do a 2TC video with the Bomb Blitz at some point before update 50, when inevitably the passive ability bug in the game is sorted out. It most certainly will be. I don't think Ninja Kiwi is going to leave that one. Even after so many years, Big Smoke order is still going on. He's still ordering number 9s. Sometimes the newest video that I put up on the channel is just a sequel from the previous video. It's just all one gigantic, massive length episode. It's just broken up into small chunks, okay? We have quite recently done a 2TC on the Prince of Darkness with the Sun Temple, but this combination is just a bit more approachable and doesn't require sacking the pod. And sack is just a shortened version of sacrifice, by the way. Even though it may sound funny, it's not. Still 202 Wizard, we're going to go up to the Dark Knight, so that we can get ourselves our means for taking out the Moab much more easily on round 40. Hopefully the Wall of Fire can hold, it sure will. Now it's very, very important at this stage of the game that we do not upgrade our Super Monkey to Laser Blast at all. If we do that, then we have absolutely no means of popping purple balloons. So before we do any of that, actually we'll probably even just get Dark Champion before we get those upgrades, to be honest. Prince of Darkness is quite powerful for 2TCs, if you may not know. If it's your first time watching this channel, then thank you very much for coming on board. I'm Flare Balloons. I do a whole bunch of different challenges on the channel, predominantly 2TCs, sometimes 2 MPs, and other times very miscellaneous challenges like going up to round 140 and trying to get every single pop between round 6 to 140, while only having one of the towers get every single pop. And then somebody complained that Geraldo is not a legitimate hero because he just trivializes the game for you. In my self-proclaimed dictionary, Geraldo is not allowed, so therefore, anything that I say is automatically applied to every single other person on the planet, so therefore, you have to redo the run and not include Geraldo whatsoever. Shut up, Redditor. I do not abide by self-proclaimed rules. I only abide by these rules. No modifiers. And those no modifiers also including Geraldo, if I do so well please. Anyways, round 50. We will soon have our mutts on the Prince of Darkness, and then everything will be swell. Speaking of the Prince of Darkness, the self-proclaimed Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne, recently passed away. Rest in peace. His music touched millions of people. And here, very soon, incredibly soon, at some point in the near future, right about now, we got ourselves a Prince of Darkness. Now, will you... No, you won't go around the small square. You're going to have to do that, don't you? Please go around the small square. Please? You're not going to go around the small square, are you? You're just going to do that in it. There we go. Gosh, I wish there was some kind of indicator to present which path the Prince of Darkness's pathing is actually going to go when it comes to its undead. Because when multiple parts of the same part of the track is used for multiple routings, it's really annoying. I'm going to move you closer to the pod so that then you don't get all of the steals and therefore not able to prevent this thing from getting any graveyard, because that would be unfun. Round 63, not a problem whatsoever. We have all of these undead BFBs, Moabs, regular balloons to just absolutely decimate the competition, and this super monkey is doing jack against these metal, as I say, call these metal balloons. Not enough balloons are spawning. It's not replenishing fast enough. I'm not a music person. I don't go to any concerts. I don't go to any gigs or anything like that. But at some point in your lives, at least once, you would have heard the name Ozzy Osbourne. You know where we're going to go to next? That's right, we're going to get ourselves the second dark in this 2TC. Even though you are dark already, you're not quite powerful enough in the darkness. I was born in the darkness. We all know what the true answer is. We were all born from our mothers. If you're enjoying what you're seeing so far and you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, then please consider hitting that subscribe hitting that subscribe button so that you can see more videos like this in the future and hear from your average British individual that definitely does not complain about queuing in lines and drinking tea. Actually, I'm more of a coffee person. Perhaps I should move to Finland instead, because per capita, did you know Finland consumes the most amount of coffee in the world? Per capita, that is. Round 75, done and dusted. What about round 76? Yeah, we've got enough juice in the tank to be able to do all of that. No problem whatsoever. You will at some point overtake the pod when it comes to pops. Pod pops. BFB incoming. What shall we do, guys? We kill. We maim. We destroy. We take every single one of those yellow balloons and we banish them to the darkness. Anyways, 45 BFBs left on round 79. Did you think I should really put all of round 79 into the video? You know what's going to happen to them with this combination so far, right? Like, there's no question or shadow of doubt as to what is going to go on. And the darkness always casts shadows, because there is no light without darkness. Yes, Sai, thank you for saying that quote, because it's so true. They are so true. Speaking of Sai, a 2TC, or a newly discovered 2TC with in update 49 is possible thanks to the Golden Justice. Golden Justice, despite being like a discounted version of the Rod, is much more accessible than the Rod because you can get it at an earlier round. But it's just not as consistent as the Rod. Round 82, we have ourselves at some point. Okay, maybe next round. I look like a dumbass. Yeah, this round definitely. Wait until round 84. Wait around 84 for that. Nah, we're good. We're chilling. You know what? I'll put you back over here so that anything that does get popped over here gets absorbed into the pod. So that the pod itself does not get drained of all of its juices in its graveyard. I do not answer to the darkness. The darkness answers to me. It's like that one quote like, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. You know what? You've earned it for holding out this long without the purple goggles. But now you can have the purple goggles and the purple weaponry. When you get Dark Champion, regardless of which cross pathing you get, you're able to decimate any balloon type. So, thank you for the normal damage type. No doubt Ninja Kiri will change this in the future, much like with other towers that they've had throughout the game's lifetime. One day, there will be no such thing as the normal damage type. The only way in which you can get it is with MIB. But then at that point, Ninja Kiwi would have changed MIB so that you could only counter one of your weaknesses. But also by that point, every single tower will have at least 2 weaknesses so that MIB can only cover for one of their weaknesses. Meanwhile, Ninja Kiwi watching this video. Hey, he's got a good point. Write that down. Write that down. Write it down. That's a spiffing idea. It's not a spiffing idea. It's a colossally crap idea. Also, at that point, MIB should be discounted when it comes to its pricing because it's not as effective. Me saying random stuff. I know. Also, we've been going with the default skins of Mario Class balloons for a while. What, do you prefer the default skins or some of the alternate skins like the fish theme skins or the Magpie DDT, which is actually one of my favorite DDT skins, really, the Magpie one. Speaking of DDTs, put you on strong actually just to wipe them all out. Yeah, we're severely overtaken now when it comes to pop, so you know what? We will put you at the back here somewhat and just let the pod go to town with some of these. Won't obviously put you too far back from the track, otherwise you wouldn't be able to do any damage, which would be very bad. But obviously round 97 is approaching, which means we would obviously have to put this back where it was. Just because of more fortified balloons. But regular balloons, not so much of an issue. But the fortified ones, not cool at all, bruh. Actually, we could have calculated it out so that both towers would get 1 million pops apiece. Oh well. And there goes 97, sorry. 98 upcoming. You know what? We'll do a little bit of chip damage on all of the balloons by going on last. And then probably going on last again once we reach this point over here. And we have, without a question or shadow of a doubt, prevailed through round 98. Say that as I get decimated at this given point in time. We shouldn't get decimated at all. Good. Round 99. Fortified DTs, no chance. We've got a dank champion and the Prince of Dankness at our disposal. Okay, round 100. The badge shall go down just like with every other adversary we've had so far. No point in dwelling on about it. We are going to prevail through this scenario. We will achieve that 2-tower chimps achievement finally. It's only taken like plus 100 2TC videos or so to be able to finally get it. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is for you. We have finally gotten the 2TC scenario. The elusive, mythical achievement of all time in the game, etc. And we have managed it, and they did not even go down south. As in like Texas south. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comment sections below. We have done it with the Dark 2TC, which both have purple and black overalls. You also have green as well. Any part of you that's green? No, that doesn't count, okay? Also, I miss the old camo prioritization icon. This one just feels a bit last gen, I don't know. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Please let me know what you thought of the video down in the comment sections below. And if you'd like to see me do more challenges like this in the future, then please, by all means, put yourself down in the comment sections below and let me know what stuff is going on. And these are all of the... I'm pretty sure there are more winners than just this. It's not letting me go down. There's more people. Like, there's definitely more people than just this. Also, I'm not on there. How dare you, Ninja Kiwi. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody, and take care of yourselves. If you're ever in the store and you'd like to purchase something like get yourself Desperado immediately, or get yourself more than just Stage 1 of Rogue Legends, then please use my crazy support code in this section here. It's the same name as the channel name. You can't miss out on it. Press confirm, and then you get that little tick there, and I get a small slice of the pie. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves, everybody. Oh no, I said it a second time now. Do you want me to say it a third time? Bye.